Hello, everybody. I'm live. I hope everybody has been doing well. I put some links down. I was putting some links. I didn't get to finish putting all the links in, but that's okay. We'll do the rest of the links later. So how has everybody been doing on this great December? So I might do that tag, 10 color books that I would like to finish in 2021. So I forget who tagged me, but I heard that I was tagged by multiple people. So, I don't like being tagged, but I think I will do so. I hope everybody has been staying safe, healthy, and well. So, I got up a little bit later this morning than I would have normally gotten up. So I want to say hello to the two people in the chat. So we will start off with something that you guys know was to finish this book this year, but that did not happen. So this is the picture that we finished. This is going to be one of the books that I want to finish for 2021. So I'm going to put that on the side for the 2021 book tag. So, because it's up to 10. So this is the Color in Heaven one. I started this a while back and then I never finished it. And then I couldn't remember what hair colors I used. So I just went with what I knew. And, brown hair changes. So I figured, what, it's nature. She's Mother Earth. And this one was by, who was this by? Kelly O'Gorman. So this is the one that we did. I started this off camera and then I finished it on camera. So I was really happy. And then this was another one. The next one that we started but didn't finish. I'm going to show you a work in progress. Now, the last time you guys saw it, we had only done this and this. None of these flowers were done. These leaves were not done. And of course, the green here was not done. So this is by Kanuko Ogusa. You know him as the guy from Menoir, That Bone Hair, Rhapsody in the Forest, and the new one he did. Oh, what is that? The Symphony of Cute Animals, and then he did the little postcard book. So this is the one that I'm currently working on. So I think I Am Good. This is the one that we are currently working on. As some of you guys know, we did this, but these leaves and this pink were not done. And then I colored in the rest of it as green grass, as a light green, and that comes from the polychromos. So this is one that we are working on. So we are doing our finished pages. Who here wants to see the new diamond painting when we're done with this pile? So this is going to go into the 2021 10 pile that I want to do. Because there are books that I want. I think I have up to 10 books that I want to finish in 2021. So why is it that I cannot move this chair correctly? Oh, yeah, because it lost the wheel. So I did get a new diamond painting in from, for those who are wondering, yes, there is a diamond painting here. Yeah. And I got $15 off of it because I had points. So I paid $15 less for it because I had up to, if you guys have points and you build them up, and then also, the other way you can get points is you can spread the word on Facebook. They have all these different ways that you can get points. So the points can later be used to take money off your diamond paintings if you want to offset price. They don't tell a lot of people that, but if you're a diamond member, you know that. Yes, I am a diamond member, meaning I have spent that much money. Scary that I spent that much money in a year on diamond paintings there. Didn't even think I did, but you can very quickly accrue money there. So this comes from Beautiful Mandala Patterns. This is by Nature Indigo. And this is a Color Your Hoard picture because I have not colored any pictures in this until this month. Got this a while back. As you can see, I started using gel pen and then I started going pinks and reds, thinking, oh, what a pretty thing that will be. You guys haven't even seen this on Instagram, so you guys get the first look of this. So that's a fun one that I did. Portrait by PinkleBelle. Now there's this one. The markers came out all blotchy on her skin, so I had to use a colored pencil over it. Yeah, it was like one of those things that happens when your skin tones run out and then you have to use a colored pencil to go over the skin. Actually comes off looking a lot better on camera than it does in reality. I think I made a picture a little too orangey. And then I did this one. Well, yeah, I ran out of this color and then I had to use a marker from another set to finish it. Right? So this is a really nice one. This one hasn't even been posted yet. So those are those two. Mardel Rubio. Now, you guys know that I have recorded a flip through of this, actually. It has not gone up yet. It will probably go up tomorrow because I'm probably going to take the day off tomorrow, New Year's Day. And then I'll probably come back the day after New Year's. Because I like to now I'm going to start taking some time off for myself because I feel like I went so hard this year with all the lives and then, you know, the pandemic and all that stuff. So I think I just want to take that time and be with my family. So this is great. I don't know if I'm actually, I know tomorrow we're going to be doing a 10 book stream of the 10 books I want to finish in 2021. So this is called Birignan, The Invisible City. This is by Mardel Rubio. And we all know the saga that this book took me to get. There is a saga for this book. So what happened was it was on pre-order. So this book was on pre-order. Then my pre-order got canceled about a week before the book was supposed to come out. Joy. And then when it came out, I had to get it again. And then they canceled it again after that. And then I had to reorder it for a third time. Third time was the charm. And I got it. So it was just like one of those weird things that happens. And I colored this with markers. I just finished this one this morning because it went live on my Instagram a little while ago. So yeah, we used markers with this one. So I just finished doing this one this morning. I had started it early in the month and then never went back to it. Oh, no. No. Don't do that tripod. We don't want the tripod to that. Oh, no. Why is it? I do one thing with my chair. Maybe because the chair is not aligned. And if the chair is not aligned properly. I don't. It's a new tripod, guys. So give it time. Sorry, guys. It's a new tripod. So this is 101 Unique Mandalas. It is by the Camellia Andrikova. You knew there was going to be a Camellia Andrikova somewhere in the book. This one, too, I did yesterday. I don't know what I spilled on it. I must have spilled some coffee on it because it has coffee things. Knowing me, I'm always spilling something somewhere. Now, this is a book, this picture I started a long time ago. And then when I went back into this book, so yeah. So this one I started a while back. I obviously did some gel pen work in it because I could see that here. I did gel pen here, I did gel pen here. I finished this off with my Touch Mica markers and my old Cali art marker. I finished this picture with an old Cali art marker. And that was the last of that old one, but I have new Cali arts now, so some of you know I bought the new ones. But this is going to be one of those books that I do want to finish, but you need them, so you don't even want to know how the old one broke. Really, it was just weird, funky, weird timing that it broke there that day. So here is the thing here, so it's really pretty. I like the way it came out. This is going to be one of those books that I want to finish. Then this is a work in progress. This is a work in progress. I don't have many left to do in the first section of it. So I think what I'm going to do with this one is going to be one of those books that I want to finish in 2021. I may end up keeping it. Because you know, guys, that I'm like, and then you see this one here, which is halfway done. I still have all the little things to do here, but I forget what I used on her. This one, Copic, because I know the color schemes. So you see, I have some that I've worked on. And then this is the start of section 2. So I don't have many left in the first half, but I think I could get this finished for 2021. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do for 2021. And I have done a total. I did a tally, and I did not beat Tamara. Tamara's Magical World. We'll see which 10 I actually do finish. I don't want to get more books. I have put a total. I have done tallies. Those who are not aware of what tallies are. So I'm just getting the book. So make sure you're in live chat, Andrea. Oh, Miss Michelle knows what this is. We'll show that you, and I'll show you guys Santa, how much I've done of Santa. Santa is probably not going to get done till the new year, or he'll get done right at the end of the year. So this is a Gothic Christmas. I've done one in these. I actually totaled up how many pictures I did this month. Yeah, I have the total 88 pictures, 55 books, 1 PDF. We did a total of how many we did this month. I did not beat Andrea with 100 pictures of Tamara's Magical World. I know some people will go, well, it's not a competition. So this is a Gothic Christmas by Deborah Muller. I like the pictures in here. I just think they're interesting. So we did this one this month. Now, this is an old one. I started it a really long time ago, and then I never finished it. Hold on, maybe I should take less. There we go. So this is a really cute book. It's like that Gothic style meets the Christmassy style. So I did like this one, so I did do that one. Even if it wasn't Christmas, I would be coloring in these pictures. That's how much I like Deborah Muller. No. We don't want that. We don't want that. Classy Princessa. Classy Princessa. This one, I did this one. Now, you guys know that I'm doing this book in order, right? This one was done with markers. And I wanted to do this girl in Christmas colors, red and green and blue. So that's what I did. I did the girl basically in red, green, and blue. The only exceptions to this were the hair color and the skin tone. So that was like, I think it was a Christmas challenge, do everything in red, green, and blue. The exception being skin tones and hair. But everything else had to be red, green, and blue. I think that was for Christmas challenge. I was doing it. And then I don't even have that many left in this first part. I think, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 left in the beginning of this, in the first section of this book. So I think maybe this will be a book that I possibly put in the 2021 category. So it might be a book that I'm thinking about doing that. Yeah, because I wanted the 10 books I would like to complete in 2021. One of them being a Kirby book. And then this one is Magical Beauties coloring book number 3. This one too, I'm thinking about putting in the 2021 pile because I love the pictures in it. I seem to be able to do them fast now. Now that I understand how to color grayscale, my idea was to do yellow, green, orange, and blue. You know, I had done her hair already. So I was like, okay, I can do this with green, orange, and blue. Now, mind you, I didn't use any gel pen. This is straight up marker, no gel pen on this one. So that's that one. 2021. I believe I can finish some of these books. And then this one is just one of my fun ones to do when I don't want to do a lot of stress. I just want to do something simple. This is called Kawaii Girl Fashion coloring book. This is a really cute book. This was the book that I messed up a picture and then I went back and I fixed it and I finished doing it, even though I messed up on the skin in one of the pictures. I was like, you know what? This book has some really cute little kawaii stuff in it. And this is what I did here. Now, some people say I should have done a background, but I didn't want to do a background. I just wanted to do this because it's nice. It's colorful, you know? You don't always have to do a background on every picture. So I thought that was cute. Fairy portraits. Now, I did, let's see. We're doing the bonus pages here. So we did 2 here. These are the bonus pages. So I'm doing the bonus pages. What happened was when I did this page, all the marker ink went in there. So I had to cover it a lot of the spots up with darker colors. So that's why it's all darker in some areas than others. So that's this one, which is the 2 little fairies, which I really, really like. Then this one. Right? I don't even want to know. I'm like, oh. So I did this one. I have a hard time with the little details on the bottom because they like every time I tried to do them with markers, I should have done them with fine liners instead. It would have been a lot easier with the tinier details in this picture. If I'd gone with fine liners, it probably would have been a lot less messy. This is the last page to do in this book. I have one more page to do in this book, so I will probably finish this in 2021, but I'm not going to put it in my 10 books I want to finish because there's other books I want to finish before this one, but this one is definitely one of those books that I can finish. You know what I mean? That's like the supplemental ones, but you know you don't have a lot of pages left. So that one is that one. I'm just going to move these here. I will be right back. There we go. Garden of Dreams adult coloring book by May Yu. These are the little books, which I like these little books. I don't know what I was thinking when I did the red and pink, a little bit of blue and green, but I just like these because these simple, quick, easy things when you don't want to do a lot of work and you just want something easy, quick, and simple. So these make nice little carry-along books because they're small. And you can, you know, just do what you want with them. Those are really cute and small. That's not supposed to happen. Fairy and Fantasy Grayscale Coloring Book by Christine Karen. Oh, of course, you know me and my grayscale. I couldn't resist this picture when I did it. I just thought it was so much fun to do something different with her work. I'm like, I knew I was going to do green, but I didn't want to do it in the typical red and blue colors. So I did her pink. I did her dress little pink, and they did it with a bunch of different pinks. I thought this was just really cute. I just wanted to do something really cute. I used markers, of course. Don't worry, there'll be pencil work. I actually need to show you something by Erie, but I haven't actually finished the picture because it's a 2-page spread. I've only finished one half of the page in the new fairy tale book, but I will finish it probably next month. Of course, we got to do a Molly Harrison page. Who cannot do a Molly Harrison page? Grace cannot resist her Molly Harrisons. This one I did in markers, and I used gel pen for the background. So I wanted to do her hair a little bit of a different color. This is a fairy tale. This is the big fantasy grayscale book. You know me and Molly Harrison love each other. I love Molly Harrison, and I have a whole bunch of her books. Hey, Miss Robin. We are doing my finished coloring book pages for the month of December. So then we did the fantasy coloring book in grayscale. Now this is the special one. Now this is not the same one as that one. This is the one that I bought on Etsy. So we did this one. I don't think there's a photo yet on that Instagram. So some of these don't have photos yet. So see, this book I would keep in the finished coloring books, but I don't think it would work. So I'm like, I like the way this came out. I just think that the blue and purple really complements each other, and then the green, you know, it was just really nice to do this. And I love the paper in this. And of course, Miss Anne always says the sign of a juicy marker is if it goes through the page. But I always put a blotch. Yeah, if I stopped coloring and I worked simply on diamond paintings, I'd probably have a lot more done, Miss Robin. And when I'm done with these, I just take the tags out and I leave them in a pile. That way I can reuse them. Look, Miss Robin. I know. Vintage Model by, I don't think there's a publisher on this. I know it's by Creative Lounge. A lot of you didn't even see this one, so I did this one. You know, whenever I see an exercise picture, I think of that 1980 something. I think of that 80s video with Olivia Newton-John, and she's doing that doorbell, and it's like, let's get physical, whenever I see something like this. But I decided to be a little different and not make her blonde. I decided to make her brunette in this one. So that's what I did with that one. I only got one, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm expecting one more diamond painting, but it's from a new company called Royal Diamond Painting Company. So it's a small one. It's a 30 by 30. It's a fairy that I bought. I liked it because I saw Rachel Ray had bought from the company. Anime coloring book by PinkleBelle. I did her blonde. Now everybody goes, well, you shouldn't have done her blonde. You should have done her purple or red or green or orange. I did her blonde. I didn't do her the traditional blonde. And I used up the last of my blonde in that marker set to get this done. Really, it went dry on me. It almost died right up there. So, if you guys want to see the diamond painting, let me know. I actually counted up how many books we did this month, Robin. And I'm also preparing to do that 10 tag that everybody did. there's a 10 books that you want to finish tag going around. And I know there's also a Christmas scavenger hunt that somebody organized, but I didn't bother doing that scavenger hunt because I didn't know what items to look for. I saw somebody had done the scavenger hunt. So we'll take a little break and I will do the painting. I just opened the box with the painting. This is called Talismans. Now they don't sell this book anymore. They sell a different version of this book, but it's someone told me it's the same picture. So I did this one. I started it off with pencils, and then I started by accident. I took the wrong pen one day, and then I jabbed it. So then I was like, oh, okay, I can make that red sparkle pops. Hold up. So then we did this one in Talismans. I really love this picture in Talismans. It's one of my favorites. All the pictures are beautiful. This is a book that I plan on finishing actually in 2021. This is going to be one of those books that I finish and keep. Some books I will keep, some books I will not keep. So I actually have a pile of the books that I'm actually going to finish in 2021. So this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm halfway at my point where I decided what I want to finish. So who wants to see the painting? Let's make everything plasticky. So I'm trying to open up the box because it's still in plastic. You know, this painting is bigger than the actual size, but I want to show you what I got. Here is Autumn Path, and this is by Olha Dochuk. And look, it's round. But if you really, it is round. So you guys can get an example of just how big this painting is. I'm going to show you just how big it is. It's bigger than this table. It's longer than this table. Just so you guys have an understanding just how long this box is. Who's in there? In my toolkit. And I'm mini unboxing because I'm not going to unbox the whole thing. But this is what it looks like. And it's 45 colors. Look at that, 45 colors. And this is what it looks like. And of course, we get our boat, our heart, our pen, our wax, our baggies. I want to tell you guys, this is what it looks like. You see, Robin, I did get a good one. It's like, it has to be one. And I particularly am a fan of nature scenes. I like rounds, so I'm starting to get into liking rounds. I will say one thing, guys. I do like rounds more now than I like squares. I think squares are a lot easier to do. I hate to say that, but rounds are. So that was that one. A lot of what I get by Treasure Art Studios is square, but if they give me the option between choosing between round and square, I prefer. I think I like rounds because I seem to go And this isn't personal, but I seem to have this thing where if I do squares, they take me longer, but if I do rounds, they tend to go faster. I don't know what it is. Well, here's the thing with squares. Squares are tighter, they're more concise. Rounds are just easier to do because you can move them around a little bit more. Okay, this is 100 coloring by Damita Victoria. You guys knew I had to do a Damita Victoria one, right? I'm not good at multi-placers. I don't know why. I just can't seem to get the waxing correctly in them. So here's what happened here was I had this in one color, it dried up, and then I had to use another red. So I tried to get the reds as close as I possibly humanly could. So that's what happened with that one. Christmas patterns by Ava Brown. Now this is a first one that I did. This is a Christmas one. I used some, I think I used some, I definitely used gel pens, but these weren't the Pentel Sparkle Pops. These were the Color It gel pens I used on this one. Really? I should try that. I believe this was one we did on camera. I need to start writing what I do on camera. Okay, this one was done on camera, but I'm trying to find it because I obviously didn't mark it. And I know which picture it is, but I'm trying to remember which one I did. Yes, this is the one we did. Remember this one, guys. This one I was trying to use the ink pen. It's such a mess. That ink pen creates such a mess in this book. So luckily for me, it did dry. But we did this one on camera, guys. Remember? We did this during a live stream. So that was that one. Winter Aesthetic by Damita Victoria. Gee, we see a theme for my books, Robin. This is really pretty. I like this one. We did this one on camera. Did we do this one on camera? Or was it the other one we did on camera? No, I don't think. I think we did this one on camera. Yeah, we did this one on camera. And then this one we did. This one I did off camera. Now, when I did this, what I should have done is put her hair red instead of blonde. Because if I had done her red, instead of blonde, I could already see, guys, the Game of Thrones references. If I had done her hair red and kept this, everybody would have been like, oh, that's a Sansa Stark thing. So that's why I didn't do the red hair. But if I had done the red hair, I would have gotten a Sansa Stark Game of Thrones reference. But people who watch Game of Thrones, they got that reference. Non-Game of Thrones people will not recognize that. Evelyn Liza, Fiercely Gorgeous. This is the girl that ended up looking like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift lookalike. What happened was I ran out of this color, and then I had to try and find a color close enough, and then I was just like, you know what, I'll just use whatever I can find. And then this one, I messed up on her skin tone, so I had to go over it with a pencil. The next one is this one. This might be a book I finished in 2021 because I keep going through it. I don't have many left. As you guys can see, I don't have many left in part 1, but it's the same pictures in part 2. I know, right? She does look like Taylor Swift. I don't know why that screamed like that to me. Spellbinding Images, a grayscale fantasy coloring book. Yep, This is the volume. What is this? Volume 3. This is the beginner's edition. She has more advanced editions. They call the advanced editions 1, 2, 3. So I don't have the beginner's edition volume 1, even though beginner's edition volume 1 is very expensive. It's like I think what are the books, like $13.95 each book from Nikki Burnett. So they are expensive, but that's because the paper quality is very good. And then I did this one. Mermaid in a bathtub. So I thought that was fun to do. Just do something different with water. Make it like under the sea kind of thing. Don't worry, I did some pencil work. Best of Hannah Lynn. Now, this was a Kickstarter book. Now, this is like all the favorites and things like that you do. So I think I did this picture. I have this picture in the other books, but I never did it because I didn't like the paper quality in those books. So I did this one. I absolutely loved doing this one in Hannah Lynn. I did this with many different markers. I just thought it was fun to do her, and I was trying to do a different skin tone, and it kind of turned out. But I do like the markers in this. Markers go very well in these spiral bound artist edition type of books. Yeah, these are what you call an artist edition of the book. And then this is the Maui Mermaids, Volume 2. This is also an artist edition one. That's on better paper. I did this one with markers. I was trying to do orange. This was like saffron. This was another. That was a different red. These were different browns, and it ended up all looking very similar colors I picked. So I wanted to do a sunset kind of. It didn't exactly gel the way I was hoping it would. Then I was trying to do little dots with the eyes. The eyes didn't work out either the way I was hoping for it. But you know, this is what happens when you try new things. Another pile. Another pile. Intricate flowers. Intricate Flowers by Jade. Now I'm doing one page. I'm trying to do what Jessica Robertson is doing, where she does one page a month in this book. So I'm trying to do one page a month in this book. Like some books, I have the monthly page thing going on. So this is that one. I did this in pinks and greens and tried to do it in pinks and greens. So that's that one. So I'm also doing this book in order too. So that's that one. So I'm trying to do a page every month in the book. Some pages you do like that. Black and white, 100 patterns. I think I wrote down what I did in this one. Orange, blue, and green. And I think I wrote down the day I did. Yeah, 12/05/2020. Touch mica markers. You see, I wrote down what I used on it. That's funny. I would do that, right? I have a lot of variety in my book, so don't think I don't. Oh, we haven't even gotten to the color by numbers yet, guys. I went a little insane on my color by numbers. So Flash, I did 2. This is this one, red and green, because it was Christmas time. I think I was trying to do that. I started this one a long time ago, and I never finished it, so I wanted to finish it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of my shows returning, actually. I'm looking forward to The Resident returning, Prodigal Son returning. I know I just finished. I started watching Bridgerton, actually. Bridgerton on Netflix. Absolutely have fallen in love with it. I cannot even tell you how much I love that series. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the color by numbers. Who here knows that I said I would never get into color? Yeah, I was like, I got into Bridgerton. Oh my God, I have fallen in love with that show. But then again, I'm a big fan of the novels, and I actually enjoy those Julia Quinn novels that the series is based on. It's an adaptation, so everything, of course, is going to be a little bit different. So this was the first fantasy landscape one that I did. I did this with markers. So this was my very first one in it. So it also counts for Color Your Horde. What I watched most of it. I watched the 5 episodes. I'm on the like. I just finished watching the wedding episode. So, coloring book for grown-ups. I just finished watching the. Oh my God, Simon is a delicious hot piece of chocolate. Isn't the actor who plays Simon just a delicious hot piece of chocolate? Yummy, yummy, yum. We're talking about Simon the Duke. So I did this one in glitter gel pens, and I also did it in markers. As you can tell, I made it nice and little shinies. I like it. The actor that plays Simon is hot. That actor is like a hot piece of chocolate. And then I kind of did the same color scheme here. On this one, mandalas. I seem to be doing the mandalas in this book like rather quickly. This is a nice book. It's a nice thick book with nice paper in it. Couldn't. Oh. Sweet home, Sally Berry, Sweet Home. Easy large print for adults. Of course, I picked the Christmas present to do for December. This was the only picture in that. And no, I didn't beat Tamara. Tamara of Tamara's Magical World has 100 coloring book pages that she claims that she colored 100 pages. I did not beat her. But my total, and I have counted it, as you can see, I have put down a list of everything I colored this month and how many pictures I did. 88 pictures, 55 books, 1 PDF. Yep. So what said they come to my channel to see how many books I have. To see how many books I'm going to actually have. Hold on, guys. That way. Yes, that's the new phone. And yes, I did buy the Star Joys. If you guys are not aware, Deli has increased. They're really Deli pencils, okay? They're selling them as Star Joys on Amazon. There's 120 set of Star Joy colored pencils. They're the Delis, really, but this is the upgraded set. Yes, and I did purchase this, but it hasn't come yet, so you guys will have to wait. This is the Goddess coloring book. It's 50 original hand-drawn designs from Color It, and I did this one. I seem to have a thing for pinks and reds. Let's put it that way. I am a pink and red girl. As you can tell, this is how many tags we have taken off so far. So this is the Color It one. Magical Mermaids by Deborah Muller. Oh, gee, what are the odds that a Deborah Muller would do it? What are the odds that I would do a mermaid picture? I love my mermaids. Here is a siren one. That is a really nice, pretty one. $50 winter miniatures. I believe we did this one on camera. Oh no, we did not do this one on camera. I just have a thing for gingerbread man and teapots. And colored pencils. The white I did with colored pencils. But everything else I did with markers. So that's 50 winter miniatures. That's an old one that I pulled out. Yeah, it is an older book, but it's one of the books that you rarely ever see. You rarely ever see this book. I bought this a long time ago on Etsy, but I am not sure if you can still buy it on Etsy. It's by Erin Ewer. I bought it on Etsy many years ago. I had started this picture and never finished this. This is one of the books I do want to finish for 2021 because I have, like, it's this one I did finish with many pencils. I had started it and then I never finished it. So then I went back and took Black Widows, my Prismas, my Pablos to finish it. So I did a couple of different pencils in this, but I don't know what I started with when I did this. So this is one of those whips that I finished. So if you guys see that I've done this picture in it, this one I finished this month. This one I did a long time ago. Like, this is a pencil book, you can tell, because the paper's thinner. So you can see I have a lot of whips in this. I want you guys to be aware that I have tons and tons of whips in this book. So this one I did. This was like my ode to Sammy Brady. If you ever watched Days of Our Lives, you know that. Started this a long time ago. Don't remember what color hair this is, so I'm going to have to go back into the swatch chart, figure out what color that is. We did this one. So I did this one a long time ago. Then I did this one. So you see, guys, I have a lot of pictures to finish in this one that I would like to do. So this is going to be in the 2021 tag. Joy of coloring. Another mermaid. You guys know that we use these as just practice ones, right? There's some interesting pics in this book. So this is I got this off a newsstand some time ago. So even once in a while, you find something weird in my collection. So I did that one. Really like that one. I use markers, of course, so did that one. Black pink. Did this one. Of course, my markers had to streak when I was doing this because they're running out of ink, and so that's what happened. And I also used some gel pens. As you can tell, I used some glitter in this one. This is the Korean female pop group known as Blackpink. Yes, they do have a coloring book. I found out about this through someone on Instagram. Yeah, I find a lot of books through Instagram, believe it or not. But someone will post something from one of their books and be like, oh, you have that. This is only a microcosm of my collection. Mermaid Hair, Queens of the Sea. Now, I have finished this book. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I have finished this book. This is a book I actually finished. And there were only a few pages left in this book when I finished it this month. So, this is what we did here. I finished this one. This one. I'm going to miss coloring in this because I really did enjoy coloring in this one. Then we did this last one. So there will be a finished flip through of this one. At some point, I do have to do a finished flip through of this one. We did do that one. So this one is going to be in that. I need to do a finished flip through of it. So that way, then when I do that, it takes up less space. Sorry, guys, I'm grabbing the last pile of books up here. Just grabbing the last pile. Yes, there's a last pile. So there is a last pile. As you guys can probably guess, this last pile is the heavy books. This is called A Colorful Christmas. This is by Color It. Some of you know which page it is going to be. We did this one on camera. I started it off camera a long time ago, and then I never finished it. But a lot of you know we did a lot of this with gel pens, markers. I just really loved the way that this all came looking together, because normally I don't color in this book on camera, but so I was really happy with the way that one came out. So that's like one of my seasonal books that I take out. I'm thinking February will be fairy tales and fairies. I'm thinking February I want to do a fairy tale month, but I'm not really sure if I want to do a February fairy tale because it's the DAF month, so we'll see what happens, but maybe I will do that. This is Mystica by Dada Mao, I think is the name of the artist. So this is one of my Asian coloring books. Yes. Grace actually did a picture in the Asian book. My mother didn't like her. My mother said she didn't like this picture when I was doing it because I made her this pink. My mother goes, I don't like it pink. If you do that, then you have to make her blonde. And my mother said, I said, no, I don't. So I made her brunette. And it actually ended up working really well. This picture. I really, really like it. How it looked and everything. So that's that one. I have 6 books picked out. Well, there's going to be at least 2 more that I did. One's going to be a Kirby. Is it agree with the pink? Oh, this is one of May's books. This is one of May's favorite people that she likes when I color from her. This is called The Book of Angels from the Imaginary World of Jane F. Hankins. So that's a really pretty picture. I love this picture. This was the first one in the book. We did this one on camera, remember? So this was done on a live stream with markers. I thought the yellow and orange was really pretty. I do a lot of pictures live, I noticed. As you guys can tell, I like putting them in piles when I'm done with them. Isn't it? I love the pinks. Some pinks are better than others. The people who have the best pinks, I will right now say who has the best pinks are the Pablos and the Prismas have the best pinks. The best reds go to the Pablos. The best browns go to the Polys. Just saying. Everything else is a toss-up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Do we know what image this is? This is Mariola Budek. I think either beauty or hair inspirations. I'd have to look it up because I don't remember. But what happened was the marker dried on me, and so then it created this effect with the skin, which made her look Hispanic a little bit. So. Now, we all know this is a story in itself. This is, I think, either Korean or Japanese, but I think it's a Korean book, but the book's binding is falling apart on me. So this one we did off camera. A lot of you saw this on Instagram this morning. If you follow my Instagram, I posted this picture, the finished picture there. And then we did. Now, this is a 2-page spread. Now, this is the first page we did on camera. And a lot of the second page we did on camera, but I actually finished this off camera, guys, so you guys can see that. That's what we did there. Kawaii Christmas. As you can tell, I did quite a few in Kawaii Christmas. I did quite a few in Kawaii. I actually, when I really like a book, I just really go hardcore into it. And nothing stops me. So this was all markers. I think this was maybe the first picture I did, so it might have been in color your board for it. This one I did with the gingerbread. I don't think I've even posted this picture yet. That one I did post. So that's 3. This little angel. I love the way this little angel came out. This little chibi, this little kawaii girl. This one. This one was one of my favorites that I did this month. I have to say this one really came out really well. This one is one of my favorite ones I did this month. Usually, you always say you don't have a favorite of anything you did, but realistically, I think this one is my favorite one I've done this month. So I'm taking the tabs out because it's easier for me to take the tabs out. I just like the blue. When I started, it was blue. Now, one of my cousins said that I should have made her blonde and made it blue. But if I made her blonde, it would have been too much like a frozen pick in my mind. So I wanted to do her red or brunette. But I think the red actually works here and makes her stand out more. Like if I did the blonde, it would have been a little more Elsa-y, if you know what I mean. Don't get me wrong, like my nieces and a lot of the younger children in the family love Frozen. Because sometimes when they're around, all they sing is that stupid "Let it go, let it go, let it go." Yeah, I hear the "Let It Go" song quite a lot. So Chibi Christmas Grayscale. We did that one. This one we did on camera. Remember, I think that was the first one we did in the book. So I think that was the Color Your Hoard one. And this one. I thought this one was so cute. See, I colored everything before I colored the walls. Like I colored this first, then I colored the hair, then I colored her, and then as I did it, I realized that this was a fireplace. So I was like, okay, I have to color that a little bit differently. So that's what I did there. So that's why you have the brickwork. Rose windows. Now here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I colored 7 pictures in this total this month. Yeah, I colored 7 pics in this total. Yeah, I colored 7 pics in this book total. And I think this is going to be one of the books that I try and finish for 2121. Sorry guys. Sometimes the shirt. This book is a fabulous book if you guys like Grayscale and you like mandalas. So that's this one. Then I did this one. I was trying to finish up some of the old markers I had in this one, so I used it for the use it up challenge. So I didn't get to finish all my Winsor and Newton Pro markers. Same thing for this one too. This one is a darker one. We all have those colors that we never use in our markers, so the idea was to use those colors up. Then I wanted this one to be a little bit more Christmassy, so I used the colors red, purple, light pinks to do it. And some skin tones to make the background look really nice. This one I just wanted something blue, purple. Just look, it just popped. The purple made it pop more. This one I did in multicolors. I was trying to do it in different colors and not repeat any colors in it. So I think I did a pretty good job. And this one we did on stream the other day. Oh, we have color by numbers too. I didn't do as many as Tamara did. I think the book that I did the most in, actually, believe it or not, was Rose Windows with 7. And what comes in a close second is Kawaii Christmas with 5. And Christmas color by number was 4. I took a tally of everything I colored. So we did this also on live stream, if you guys remember. And I did finish another page in this book a long time ago. So I had forgotten it because I don't really color in this book too often. So this is the other page. As you can see, my coloring has somewhat improved since I started coloring. Because I did that one over a year ago. Christmas color by number. I did quite a few there. As you can tell, I do these because I never had done color by number, and I had seen some people do it. Some pretty nice color into these, so I said, you know what, I'll give it a whirl. Let's see. The only thing that I don't like about the Color Questopia books is when I'm coloring, sometimes the numbers are so tiny when I'm coloring in these books. I don't understand why. Did this one with Santa going down the chimney. So this one, the marker accidentally, because I think when I was doing this one, some of the marker went to seep through the blotter page, unfortunately. So I had to use a bit of darker colors with that. I think I'm losing my voice, so I think I did that one. This one is the last one I did. So I think these came out really, really sweet and nice. Thank you. I just think my voice is a little sore. Yesterday, I was sneezing so much, Kim. It was like freaking ridiculous. But then I took an allergy pill, and I stopped sneezing. So my allergies were sky high yesterday. Oh, you guys know that it was Christmas season because a lot of these books are Christmassy. Christmas Fun Festive Girls Coloring by Deborah Muller, and I think this is 3, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I finished this one, which was actually started in November, but I never finished it, so I finished that one. I'm not sure if I did that last month. This one I finished, made the balls gold. Sometimes I don't color a background because I just feel like I put so much colors in them. And then this one. This is really cute. A lot of you saw this one and really liked this one. A lot of you really liked this picture because it was like not the traditional colors. So I decided to go with blue and greens. And I was trying to do a Kenji cat, so that didn't work out too well. Johanna's Christmas by Johanna Bassford. We started this one on live stream, and I finished it off stream. The Rocking Horse. So that's the one we did there. It's the only one I did from hers, but I always try and take a picture every Christmas from this book, at least one. I want to try and finish more pages in this next year, so. Oh, and for your information, I might not be getting my Color in Heaven magazines on time because of, the mutant strain of COVID now in England. And the Color in Heaven books come from England. So guess what? Those of us who order Color in Heaven in the States, we might have to wait a little bit longer to get our Color in Heaven magazines, because I found I got an email saying because of the strain, it's going to take longer for my books to get here. So there will be a delay in my Color in Heaven books now. So this is the Cutesy Christmas special. We did this one also with some gel pen too. You guys notice that I have gel pen in a lot of my pictures. So we did that one. And then I did this one. I did this one, and I don't remember doing this one, but this one is Christmas Flower Girl, and this is by Larry Inglis Art. I've never heard of her before, but I like this one. I did this one too. I had forgotten I had done this one. These are really cute pictures in this book. You guys can tell I've done quite a lot of pages this month. And I have the exact total too. So this is Christmas Coloring Book Volume 2 by Jade Summer. Yes, I have a lot of Christmas books. I can't say that I'm ever out of anything Christmassy to color. So this one, I think, did we do this on camera, guys, or no? Not sure if we did this one on camera or not. Fairies 3 Coloring Book by Christine Karen. I have a thing for Grayscale. I did this one this month. I like this one. Just making sure that I didn't do any other ones. I have to remember that this book has some winter theme ones and spring theme ones in it, because it was a winter one that I wanted to do and I didn't do it this year, but maybe next month I'll do it. Where is the picture of the couple skating on ice? Here it is. This is the picture of the kids snow day skating. I want to do this one. I think this one would be really nice to do. I wish my white was better. I wish I was better at coloring white. Not that good at coloring white. Same thing with coloring black. When I color with black, I don't know why. Black is always the one color that I can't seem to get the hair right for. Black hair is the only thing that I have a problem with doing. And I've tried different methods and none of them work for me. Fantastic Beauties Book 3, like Grayscale. We did this one early in the month. This is one I did early in the month. Yes. I want to show you how many tags we are. Just my allergies, really, with my sinuses. That's all it is. Just a sinus thing. You know. Whimsy Girls Celebrate the Holidays and Other Festive Occasions. Now, you guys know this one, which is not the Color Your Hoard one. We did this on a live stream the other day, celebrating New Year's. What she does with this book is she gives you a very detailed one. She'll give you like a really detailed one, and then she'll simplify it. So you get a simple one, and then you get a more detailed one. You get a detailed one, and then you get a more simplified. And then I did this one. 2 girls coloring with their books. Now, I didn't put a background in it. I just liked the girls the way they were. So I decided that this would be a nice picture to do of the girls the way they were. I just thought it was a really pretty way of doing it. So, Hannah Lynn, by the way, is selling an artist version of this book. Only thing, it's $29. It's spiral bound. It's on much better paper. So if you guys are willing to pay the money to get an artist edition, that's up to you. I'm just letting you guys know that there is an artist edition of the book. It's a little bit more expensive. Fairies Compendium by Color in Heaven. Now, this is a special one. This is not part of the subscription. You actually have to pay for this book separately. So think about that. So this one comes from Lindsay Archer. My red and my purple died out on me from that marker set. Then I did this one the other day. And what happened was when I was refilling my Copic, of course, these happened. And I was refilling them. So luckily enough, I had a blotter page and it didn't go through. So we'll just put in that as fairy dust in the thing. So that's what we say. So tomorrow I might be off. I'm not sure because I still have that 10 books I want to finish in 21 hashtag to do. So, as you guys can tell, I have done quite a lot of pages this month. So that's the last book. Yes, this is the last book, and it is called Pin-Up Models. So, Pin-Up Models is a fun book. When I did this, I was thinking of the blonde pinup. I was also thinking of what's her name from WWE, Lacey Evans. And this is how Lacey Evans kind of dresses up like a Southern Belle. And so then because it was also Christmas time, I thought green and red as the background and blue. So that's what I did with her. So that's where that came from. And then this is one that you guys haven't even seen. This is the Coca-Cola girl. Yes, I made the colors red and blue. I made her pink. I made the drink blue, and I made the classic red symbol. So I thought that would be really fun. I have the total, actually. Would you like to know the total? Miss Kim? Total. 88 pictures, 55 books, 1 PDF. And I have a list of how many pages in each book. Mermaid Hair, 3. Garden of Dreams, 1. Rose Windows wins the most pages this month, 7. Colorful Christmas, 1. Pinup Models, 2. Mystical, 1. Christmas Color by Number, 4. Color in Heaven, Fairies Compendium, 2. Black Pink, 1. Color in Heaven 2021, but I'm also working on one. Fairies 3, Grayscale 1. Festive Girls 3. Color in Heaven Cutesy Christmas Specials 2. Christmas Coloring Book Volume 2, Number 2. Whimsical Dreams 1. Winter Aesthetic 2. Christmas Patterns Ava Brown. Fantastic Beauties Volume 3, Number 1. Spellbinding Images Grayscale Fantasy Beginner's Edition Volume 3, Number 2. Fiercely Gorgeous 2. Winter Dreamlands 1. Book of Angels 1. Flash Tattoo Number 2. The Best of Hannah Lynn 1. Talismans 1. Sweet Home 1. That's the Sally Berry book. Kawaii Christmas 5. Fantasy Landscapes 1. Coloring Book for Grown-Ups Number 2. Black and White Patterns 1. Chibi Grayscale 3. Intricate Flowers 1. A Gothic Christmas 1. And that was up to 6. That was 61 books in total because the number kept changing every time I did more pages. So anything you see scratched out means I kept working on it. Kawaii Girl Fashion 1. Classy Princessa 1. Portrait, which is the PinkleBelle book, 2. Fantasy Coloring Book 1. Maui Mermaids 1. Fairy Portraits 2. Joy of Coloring, Volume 4, Number 1. I still have one more left in Fairy Portraits. Goddesses Coloring Book 1. That's the colorant one. Fantasy and Nature Coloring Book 1. 100 Coloring 1. Anime Coloring 1. 50 Winter Miniatures 1. Vintage Model 1. Whimsy Girls Celebrate the Holidays 2. The Mariola Budek PDF 1. Magical Mermaids 1. Fairy Tale and Fantasy Characters Grayscale 1. Johanna's Christmas 1. Big Fantasy Grayscale 1. Mermaids Jade Summer 1. Beautiful Mandala Patterns 1. When I First Saw You, that goes to 2. Bring in the Invisible City 1. And that's a color you'll hoard because it's the first one I did. And it's the new Mardel Rubio book. Now, I'm going to show you something I'm working on. A lot of you guys didn't get to see this because I didn't put it in the pile because I didn't finish it. But here is the first page that I am doing from the new Erie book. As you can see, we have this page done. And then I have this page done. It's not completed. This is the new Erie book. As you can see that I'm almost finished. It didn't actually finish, so I'll be finishing this up next month. I want to show you this. This is from the new Erie book. This is from the Fairy Tale Around the World. Like, of course, I wouldn't have gotten it, Kim. Kim goes, there's a book, Grace. What's Grace will get it. So that's that one. But I'm not done assembling the 10 books that I want to finish in 2021. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far picked that I want to finish from. I know one of them is going to be a Kirby book. So I am setting my goal to finish the Kirby book. So this is the fairy tale book that we are doing. So just so you guys see it. And then this is the other page. Because this is part of this page, so I have not finished it. I do not know what this translates to. I will have to take my Google Translate app and figure out what that is. This would make a good book for fairy tale month, I'm thinking, because February might be fairy tale month for me. And I'm thinking this book would be a great book for February to do. This book is for February. Because it fits right in with my theme. 88 pictures, 55 books, 1 PDF. So I brought it down to like 55 books. Yeah, I colored out 55 books. That doesn't include what I didn't finish, guys. You know, there's a lot of books that I didn't do what's called rips. So I do have an idea of what I want to finish for the next 4. So I will probably do, if I do come on tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm coming on or not tomorrow, but I have to put all this stuff away too. So that is the unfun part of this. So I want to thank you guys for coming. And I hope you all have had a good time. Be good, be well. Also, guys, I have not, and I'm going to say it out loud, I did not get the $600 that we were promised, but who knows, maybe I will get it sometime later on. Some people got it, some people did not get it, which is just crazy. I've already had some people claim that they got the $600 and some people did not, which I think is kind of insane. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I did not get 100 done. My end goal was 100. I was hoping to hit 100 pictures, but that did not happen. Oh, by the way, guys, who wants to see Santa? And what I mean by Santa, those who know me, I forgot to show you one thing. Who wants to see Santa? Who wants to see Santa? Exactly. Who wants to see Santa? Who wants to see Santa? This is the diamond painting. This is Santa. They claim this is 30 by 40, but I believe it's bigger than 30 by 40. Yes. You notice, guys, I only have this left to do. I know, right? I should do I should complete this on camera, but I don't think I will. So, see? I'm expecting, what am I expecting? 2 books. Okay, here's what I'm still expecting. 2 books, 2 diamond paintings, 1 more diamond painting, and a new set of pencils. Yes, there is a new, guys, there's a new set of pencils. It's not the brush funder, which I wanted to buy the brush funder, and then they were out of sale. They were out of stock, so that's not happening. But Starjoy, they are the people who make the deli pencils. Now, sometimes when you go online, you see deli pencils, and they're called Starjoy. Well, they came out with 120 set. Now, if you can get them, they are under $25. So if you can get them, I would recommend going to Amazon as soon as you could because they didn't have many left. They had like maybe 5 sets left of these pencils and they're under $120. And over, some of you may have seen, who was the one promoting them? Was it Nisi who did it? I think Nisi was promoting budget-friendly pencils on her channel. So, yes, we have Santa. As you can tell, I have, this is the way you roll up a painting. You roll it up with the diamond That's fun. That's how you roll up your painting to keep it safe. So, yeah, Santa. You guys can tell. These are the tab remnants. I call them the tab remnants because I use these again. Actually, I'll use a lot of these again. I didn't reach my goal of 100. My goal, I want to reach my goal at least of once. I think the most I ever colored in 1 month was 92 pictures. I still have not beaten that. So keep that in mind. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. So I know I have. So I hope you all guys all have a great holiday. And I hope to see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will probably see you on Friday or Saturday, hopefully. I hope you all love everything. And everybody have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. And stay safe, stay healthy, and be wary of your situation. Everybody, stay healthy, stay safe, and have a good evening. I don't know who's on right now. So, Michelle, who's on right now? Are you coming on again after me, or are you going to sit with your father and have a happy new year? Hopefully, I'll be doing the 10 books that I want to finish from next year, next time we're on, because I was tagged by somebody, but I think I was tagged by multiple people, and I don't remember who. Okay, Michelle is next. Everybody have a great afternoon. Bye.